birthday, Bear.
Princess and the Bear here. Apparently, we're at home. Well, technically, we are at home. And it's technically my birthday.
It is your birthday.
And the princess will not let me not celebrate it. So
that's right.
We celebrating. We got some things planned to do today. We're going to vlog this because some of you asked us to. We're not the best at the vlog style because we're foodies. But as your number one choice for foodie entertainment, we're going to figure this out.
And we're going to eat food.
Yes, because remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I feel so young.
It's time to foodie and chill. First stop.
Gods and Monsters. Believe it or not, before the princess ruined me with Disney, I was a Disney person before, but I was like a Disney movie person, not a Disney park person. I only been to the park once before we met for grad night, and then never even thought about going back. I went to Universal a lot, but I rarely went to Disney. I was a nerd. I'm still a nerd, and I love comic books, manga, anything Japanese. So every birthday, I try to go and visit a comic book store, Japanese import store, whatever.
We love that stuff. It's old school nostalgia for us. I know I used to do that back when I was in school too.
Yeah, you don't see much of that because we do food, and it just doesn't always fit in the food. But if you wonder why we spend so much time in the Japan pavilion or the China pavilion, it's because we love that kind of stuff. We just like being a nerd.
So now we're headed somewhere close to Universal, yes. And we're gonna go to Gods and Monsters.
This fairly large comic book, so I've heard of it. I think there's a bar inside that we've never been to. The princess brought it up before, but yeah, I'm excited. I like that.
Awesome.
Do you know how to leave children? Deceptive.
Sailor Moon sodas, they actually make one for every Sailor Guardian, so it's to get the whole collection. They only have 3 here, 4. All the things that we have at our house. Excited for a spicy whiskey drink. It does remind me of a drink I've had before at Disney, but I can't place where. Almost like something from Abracadabra, but not. I love the spice at the end of it. It's a citrus at the front and spice at the back. It's really nice. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 whiskeys.
Every time I see the princess order anything whiskey-based, I feel like either a very bad influence or she's banging on me way too long because this sounds like something that I would order. Whiskey and habanero syrup? That's all I need to know. It's got Boo-cherson? Interesting. Ooh. It reminds me of what are those cinnamon candies?
Oh yeah, the holiday ones?
Yeah, with whiskey. I like that. 4.5 out of 5 claws. Spicy drink for a spicy cave.
As I sip on Bear's mini golf water, I must lament over Pizza Cave. We hardly knew ye. If you lived in Jacksonville, you ever visit Jacksonville, Pizza Cave was just like this, but pizza, and they had really awesome vegan stuff, even vegan Twinkies. Miss it. It's okay. It's not as good as my drink. But it's good. It's more tastes like candy almost, but a mild candy, so more soda taste. Maybe a 3 out of 5 drinks.
I couldn't come to a Fallout themed bar in the back of a comic shop and not order a Fallout themed drink. So Nuka Cola Quantum. It did sell in stores an actual soda for a long time. Just sort of hit my eye. Vodka, Sprite, blue curaçao. Nothing out of the ordinary, but theme is a theme. And honestly, we'll drink anything themed. You should know this by now. Blue soda with vodka. That's exactly what it is. I love it. I would give it 3.5 out of 5. When you see me tweeting, that's where I tweet from.
2 of the Whiskey Fun. Now this is whiskey with cherry. It has a much different taste to it. I kind of like my other drink better, but this one's not bad. It's more like candy tasting, I would say, like a one of those cinnamon candies almost. I have like a 3.5 out of 5 beverages.
3 cherries on top. I don't know if that means anything, but whiskey, cherry. It's called the Ripper, and it's blood red. So make your assumptions from there. It doesn't taste bad. I know, making a face, but as a young nerd, I used to frequent many anime conventions. One of our traditions going to anime conventions, we would buy a bottle of what us old heads would call aftershock. They still sell it. It's basically like the Fireball of that time, and it's basically cinnamon cough syrup, which is what that reminds me of, and just a whole bunch of memories flooding back.
Same.
I've lived too long. 2 out of 5 plus. Here we have the Brewsake Brew Theory Lager. This is actually a local Orlando brewery that does have some vegan beers. I wasn't able to confirm this one, so none from the Princess. I'm sure if anything I'm saving her for something really terrible, but I do like the dragon on the can. That's pretty. It's got like a very interesting texture to it. It drinks like a lager, but like a little bit thicker, but not like heavy. It's almost like a wheat beer, but not. But it's definitely a lager. I like it. I would drink more of these at the house. This should be my new Bud Light. 3.75 and 5 plus. So, we managed to go into God and Monsters and somehow not buy anything.
There were so many cool things. I am actually surprised at the number of things that we own that they sell.
Yes.
I didn't even think we could sell those things.
We have so many collectibles at the house that are like stored away or like not put out. It's really hard for us to buy anything additional. It's like, well, we could buy these things, and we don't own a house, which means moving a bunch of stuff.
We've exceeded our maximum limit of collectibles, from video game stuff to nerd stuff to Disney stuff. I can't think of a single thing that we haven't just like gone crazy with. So like we had to cool it now.
Yeah, we've been steadily downsizing the bare essentials. So now, like, if I add anything, I got to think about what else I'm going to get rid of.
Minimal.
And that makes buying things at a nerd store, or a comic book shop, or anywhere, period,
hard.
Disney, very, very difficult. So there are lots of things I would have purchased. It's like, I have to think in my mind, do I want to carry those myself physically to the next place we move? The answer is no.
But it is your birthday.
It's a birthday.
So let's keep going then. Turn left on Brew.
So across the street here we have Epic Universe, which is looking epic.
And we have this building over here. This building is just being constructed upon. That is part of Epic. You can see the Helios Tower in the background. So excited to stay there.
Yeah, we're on like the north side of where Epic's being built. This is like the service entrance, but like in the very, very background, it's like very, very small, but they have like the top, like the Helios Hotel, which is the hotel that connects to the park. And I think you can maybe see like the tops of Starfall Racers, maybe. But like, we're gonna spend a lot of time in this park. I've even greenlit the Princess getting a hotel room as soon as she can get one to make sure that we can get in this first weekend. I'm probably gonna regret saying that. Somehow, some way, you will see Epic Universe content on this channel.
With the number of amazing wall scrolls here, Bear's gonna be in trouble. I might be buying everything today.
The danger of getting older is having money for things that you like. I'd go broke real fast. Self-control. Self-control is key.
You commit to your mistakes.
Yes, I've done that a lot in my life, though. It's a horrible mantra. Don't listen to this. Committing your mistakes leads to a lot of bad times. Learn from your mistakes is the better slogan. Commit to your mistakes will get you in trouble. My love for kaiju should never be underestimated. Little King Ghidorah. I watch these movies to see the monsters win. I want to see Godzilla win every time. He's so cool. I love all things Legend of Zelda. this borderline like obsession level. We actually have like a gaming channel that we've never used that I was going to stream video games on in the spare time, but obviously with the YouTube channel, no spare time to do any of that. But if I ever did, you might see some Zelda on there. When I say might, I mean definitely. Like, overwhelmingly, definitely. We're like twins. This is what I look like when I'm not on camera. I'm a ghost of top hat. Let me guess, you're a wallpaper girly.
So many Sailor Moon wall scrolls. Yes, I love me some wall scrolls. I want them all. I would go broke here. I'm so glad it's not my birthday and I'm not buying anything because, yeah, I would spend all the money.
Nobody said you couldn't buy anything.
I'm not spending any of the money.
Okay. I again managed to escape without buying anything.
It's his birthday and he doesn't want me to buy him a gift.
It's kind of like I like to look at the things. Like I want to own that, but again, do I need that thing?
I guess not. Well, I guess it's time. It's about to rain. It's time for Bear to eat some dinner.
Yes.
So I think we should do that.
There's one requirement that I have every birthday. It's I gotta eat. I gotta eat something that's gotta be big. I have a surprise for you.
In 900. Udon bowl here with some extra tofu and some corn. I'm gonna try the broth. Ooh, the broth is really, really flavorful. The udon noodles aren't the only vegan noodles available. The rice noodles and the zoodles are vegan. The fried options that they had, like the fried tofu and whatnot, those are not vegan because they use the shared fryer. I really enjoyed my bowl a lot. I thought the broth was really flavorful. The udon was perfectly cooked. The tofu, it was just steamed tofu. There was really nothing to write home about it. There was a copious amount of cilantro. It was just way too much cilantro for me. Not that big of a fan of that. It does come with a side of green sprouts, jalapeno, and lime. And I did throw that in afterwards. I really like this bowl and I would be happy to come back and get another one. I'm gonna give the bowl 4 out of 5 bowls.
So we have their 20 Pho Hour challenge bowl. This is the equivalent of 2 of their bowls. It's $58. I have an hour to finish this entire thing. The princess, for some reason, thinks I can do this. And the princess loves food challenges. We were inspired to do this by Randy Santel because he came to 2 of these. I am clearly not going to be able to do 2. I'm going to try to finish the 1. She knows how much I love pho because she thinks that I can finish this in the hour, but we shall see. But just because it's a challenge, the rules still apply. The broth is trash. The bowl is trash. The bowl is not trash. That broth is like a savory golden liquid that I want to bottle and use as cologne. Let's just go ahead and dig into this thing because I have an hour to eat it and I better get started. We have 7 different types of beef in here. We have short rib, there's tripe, shaved beef, there's oxtail here. On the side, egg, everything. We're just gonna go ahead and dive in. There's no strategy for this. I didn't make a plan. We literally read about this like 2 hours before we went out today and decided that I was gonna do this maybe like 30 minutes ago. So we commit to our mistakes. With this much pho, I should want it again for at least another 4 or 5 years.
Hopefully. Their pho is actually really good.
What, you getting the short rib? Really good.
Is yours oniony?
A little bit, not a ton. But there's like 2 different kinds of onions in here. There's like a Thai onion and there's green onion in here as well. So I might be part of it.
I feel like mine is a little oniony. How are the rice noodles?
That's very good. Okay. Actually, much to chew. Take up the broth well. Some of the consistency of like some of the beef stuff is like
It's like beef cartilage in here and beef tongue, tripe. Those textures can be a bit weird.
I feel like you have a good mixture of like meat and noodles. It's not like all noodles.
I thought it was a lot of noodles, and I realized how much meat is in here. Like, nah, it feels pretty balanced actually. The princess is murdering her bowl. Meanwhile, I put a dent in it, small dent, like it's fixed. What was in there? I'll tell you right now, there's a lot more food than it looks like. You keep going down, you know, you can tell how deep it is, and it's just more meat.
I feel like you're like halfway done.
I feel like a third.
You look like you're sweating. Is it spicy?
Temperature-wise,
Okay.
yeah, I'm trying to make it sweat. The bowl is hot. Like temperature hot. You're gonna feel it. Hot noodles all the time.
I think your noodles look better than mine.
You got those thick Udon noodles.
I do. What other meats do you have left?
Oxtail, cartilage, this is Tripe here, and your sister's shaved steak. I'm about halfway through and I'm definitely starting to feel it. Like it's starting to feel heavier. I'm definitely sweating from all the hot soup in my stomach. I feel like I'm about halfway through the beef, but then I'm like maybe 40% of the way through the noodles. I got a lot to go. I'm like half the time left.
It's getting warm in here too. It's getting warm in here. More people, more udon, or more soup.
Personal radiators.
Yep. You got this.
This is already bullshitting me. It's almost done. Here I am like maybe halfway through my bowl.
I'm also feeling very full.
I'm feeling it for sure. The bear in me is like, it's time to hibernate. I'm not done yet though. I thought I could do it. I still think I
thought you
can.
could do it too. You gotta eat fast. Are you tapping out?
Not yet. I don't quit. I don't got quit in me. I got fail in me. I don't got quit in me.
It sounds like you're tapping out.
I haven't quit yet. I never yielded. I've never yielded. I might be quitting.
It's fine. Are you full?
I'm pretty
I mean, you've been drinking all the waters. It doesn't help with the fullness.
No. I need to counterbalance the heat in my stomach. Failing in real time here. I think I'm quitting.
Right now?
Yeah, I think I'm quitting. I don't do anymore. The idea of consuming any more noodles or beef sounds so hard right now. I feel like I have an aquarium in my stomach. Nemo is swimming around my stomach right now. His dad is following it. Nemo! Nemo! I think there might be some Dory in there as well. My stomach is literally an aquarium right now. Oh boy. I will never ask for his beef ever again. I never did. I definitely won't now. I probably got 2/3 of it. That's probably being generous. I have about 8 minutes left. I'm not gonna make it. Like dinosaur style, I'm not gonna make it. So right around like the 25-minute mark, all that heat and the meat started to settle, and when it settled, so did my will.
You drank too much water.
And I didn't drink too much water. I was trying to balance the hotness of the soup, because the soup was really hot, and the water, definitely I went through like 2 water cups before I even got like 3 water cups, before I got halfway through the bowl. That was a mistake. It was not a good strategy. It's like 2 meals left. I was soundly defeated by that bowl.
I really thought that Bear was going to eat more, but his strategy was kind of a fail strategy, so...
Yes, I am feeling like I have an ocean in me. I don't have any more room for any more food for the rest of the day. I waited all day to eat that, too.
We should have gotten you a cookie cake, too. Could you eat that now?
No, I don't even want to think about food for the rest of the day.
Did you have a good birthday, though?
I did. It was a fun birthday. I did a lot of fun things that I've been wanting to do, and I got to eat good food. Maybe when... after 2 or 3 more years, after the Kissimmee location 24-hour opens in a couple weeks in Kissimmee, maybe we'll go back. Probably not going to do the challenge again, though. I'm hurting. It's not like Reaper level challenge hurting, but like hurting. But as always, if you want to see other things here, even food challenges, the comments are going to be a place to find us. Hit that notification bell. You want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, maybe Bear will not eat for another 24 hours.
I see what she did there. But you heard the girl.